Hello, friends, and welcome to the Cinemondo podcast with Kathy and Burk. Mark is taking a break today. He's out by the pool, hanging out.
It's a beautiful day today.
I was like, come on, let's do the podcast, Mark. And he's like,
got to get my sun time in.
I have to finish this margarita.
So we're just going to do the work for him. And
Yeah.
we're going to attempt to give all the info that he gives.
Yes, well, I don't know if we can do that, but we'll try.
So today, and I'm very excited about this one because we get a lot of requests for it. And I love anything that's gang related. So when it says gangs
Gang
of,
related.
I'm pretty much ready to go. So Gangs of Wasseypur 1 and 2. It was originally shot as a single film, but then they broke it into 2 parts because it was so long, even long by Indian standards.
Wow, okay.
I know, that's long. So it's apparently about kind of a crime syndicate war between 3 different families. So I'm going to be very interested in seeing how this is. It's from 2012, so I'm sure it has a cool vibe.
Yeah. So it's
just
from a
by
while
virtue of that.
back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people have asked us to react to this because it's still sort of a very beloved film.
It's directed by Anurag Kashyap. I'm probably mangling that, but
Tell us
Mark.
how to pronounce it. Yeah, where's Mark?
It's like we're trying.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take a look at this trailer.
Ready?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Get it ready. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Speed. I knew something was going to happen.
What? It's a western.
उतरा सब उखाड़ दिए चाचा गाड़ी चलाओगे तो भीतर चले जाओगे
Whoa. I like the music. It's a great shot.
हमारी जिंदगी का एक के मकसद बदला
सरदार खान नाम है हमारा बता दीजिएगा सबको
Oh.
उसके मुंह में तार डाल के गांड से निकाल के इसी प्लाट पे पतंग न उड़ाई तो हमारा नाम नहीं
जिया हो बिहार के लाल हर जिया तू साला जिया है बिहार के लाल
पहचाने हमें दामादी विधायक है
जिया तू हजार साला
विधायक साहब चाहे जितना बड़ा हो जाए लाड़ के नीचे ही धरता है
मरने दो कभी ना कभी तो घर आएगा तू हरामखोर बड़वा साला रंडीबाज
So get out of here. Oh.
युवा से पूरा है यहाँ कबूतर भी एक पंख से उड़ता है और दूसरे से अपना इज्जत बचाता है समझ गए
मजा आ रहा है मजा आ रहा है सूंघ के बताओ मंत्री जी नाश्ता में क्या खाए हैं
जोरू का माँ
हैं? उस हरामी को हमें मिटाना है गोली नहीं मारेंगे साले को कह के लेंगे उसकी
Looks pretty intense.
That has such a cool retro vibe. That is almost like something I feel like Quentin Tarantino wished he made.
Yeah, it has a real 70s kind of crime drama feel.
It does.
But one thing is interesting to me about this is it has that kind of documentary feel almost,
Yeah.
like you're watching somebody had their camera and filmed these things happening. It's not as hyper real and exaggerated with the sort of mythological level of beautiful cinematography and production. And
Yeah.
this looks like it was filmed on the real streets, and the people look real. It looks gritty. It doesn't have that sort of overblown heroics kind of
No.
thing.
It felt very gritty and grounded. Like you said, it has that sort of vibe of like a documentary vibe.
Yeah.
And I love all the big long shots, like huge, like master shots of like, cars from really far away going across these huge vistas, or the coal, which I guess it's about these coal families. They all want the money from the coal mines.
Right.
They show all these explosions, where they're probably part of the mining and part of the aggression, I'm sure. But and I just love the look of it, and the music was really cool and had that little hint of humor in it. It looks pretty fun and quirky.
Yeah, it looks intense too. It looks like the kind of thing that is sort of like a I mean, not to compare. I know people don't like it when we compare to American films,
But we're comparing it with our experience.
I know American films, and it's kind of like got a vibe of a Martin Scorsese or something.
It
like,
does. Totally.
Like Mean Streets or something, where maybe a larger scale than Mean Streets. Mean Streets was street level. This looks like it's corporate level. Corporate level gang stuff, where you've got the not just gangs, but you're going into sort of corporate corruption and that kind of thing, and people making payoffs and hits and assassinations and whatnot. It looks pretty fascinating, actually.
Kind of Once Upon a Time in America-ish feel. That same kind of retro. I mean, it was retro because it was made a while ago, but it has that very intricate, super complicated relationships and like different perspectives on the whole crime family organization idea, and how they all compete with each other and what each are willing to do, and the whole Game of Thrones aspect of who's going to be the leader, who's not. I mean, it looks pretty crazy. I think it looks really fun. I mean, I think the retro vibe helps it. I think the fact it's older actually makes it cooler.
Yeah, it's not kind of certain technologies, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Well, it has some beautiful posters, and I want to look at these because they're very here's one. They're very Pulp Fiction looking. And I mean, Pulp Fiction is in like novels almost, but these are the scene right from the film we saw where the guy was attacking someone and just like totally
almost a grindhouse vibe to that one.
Totally grindhouse, yes. I mean, I love the type, everything about this, the colors. This is just an incredible photo. I just love this poster. It looks like
blunt image there. It's like, this is your film here.
I know. See, it's interesting too, because in America we can't really show blood like this. Right. Sometimes it can be like dripping or something, a graphic like that. But to be showing a stabbing, we'd never get away with it.
Yeah, that would be hard.
But I love the sort of the off colors, a little bit of a retro. Like it started as faded, and then it faded out. It's really great. And then we have this is another great one. This is very Pulp Fiction book cover looking. I mean, I just love the look of this. It's gorgeous. I love him with her and the big gun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that means something else also. Look at that big gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, and again, gorgeous colors, like really amplified, like very like juicy, great colors in that. Then we have this one, which is more of the faded. It looks like they have their own posters for each like sort of family or facet of relationships. I love the sunglasses. They have that scene. I just laughed because it looks so cool where she had her cool sunglasses and he's staring at her with his sunglasses. It's just a great scene. So this is great too. He's got the big gun. It must be the same people, but again, just gorgeous color, that kind of faded out, almost retro feel. And then
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, then we got more violence with the guy in the sunglasses. And there's a bunch of these. I mean, I could dig up like 20 of these probably, but another just great. Just love this marketing.
It does have a little bit of a grunge kind of vibe to it, where it looks like an old, like you were saying, an old magazine cover or something. Like the colors are a little bit faded. It has a bit of a nostalgic look, like an old style crime drama.
And what I like about it is it's actually truthful to how the film feels.
Yeah.
The film has that sort of gritty grindhouse, crime drama feel. And then the posters kind of take that and throw some nostalgia on top of it. So it looks like cool retro art. It's really smart advertising. I'm very interested in seeing this film because if it's as smart as the marketing, it could be pretty good stuff.
It looks a little bit a little bit more serious, a little bit more gritty and brutal than a lot of the other films where you have the fight scenes where, you know, people are doling out these punches and then people keep getting up and fighting some more that are a little bit more fantasy, like pushed up into the sort of fantasy realm. This one looks like it's on the streets, the reality, maybe even based on true stories. I don't know. I don't know enough about the story, but I bet there's some truth backing this up or some news, you know, based on current events at the time. And
I'm sure someone can comment below about how historically accurate any of this is, or if it's sort of a fictionalized account of sort of some basic, you know, complex kind of crime, family stuff that was going on. But yeah, it's nice because it does look really great. You have people flying through the air as much as I love, you know, Hrithik Roshan and Tiger flying through the air. I love them, but it's a whole different vibe. You know, this is going to be like, this is like you said, Scorsese gritty, you know, little
street
violence,
crime drama, corruption and.
So very cool. Thanks you guys for this recommendation. This looks like a really, so far this is very different from most of the stuff we've been seeing lately, and we plan on watching a lot more, but I'm very anxious to take a look at this film.
Yeah, this looks like something I really want to see, actually.
Yeah, definitely does. All right. Thanks you guys.
Thanks everybody.
Comment, like, subscribe, all of that, because we love it. We definitely want to hear from you. We try and read every comment. We try and respond to just 99% of them. But we love hearing from you guys and we love the community. So be sure and give us your suggestions. Tell us what you think. Fill us in if we're wrong about things or if you have more background information. Because again, we're coming at these pretty cold. Let us know what you got.
And
We'd
thanks
love to know
so
more.
much for engaging with us and you know, helping us learn this stuff, because we've learned a lot and we just kind of got into this thing. We getting into the Indian films.
So amazing.
We didn't know before. We didn't know. I knew a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's a whole huge world out there we didn't know.
Yeah, it's like discovering a treasure chest with all these amazing things in it. So, all right. So we'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.